Today, we are going to show you how you can make up to $10,000 a month with your existing home. You know, your home is an asset from the straightforward standpoint. You put money into it, you grow equity, maybe the home appreciates over time, you pay down the mortgage, but there are more ways to make money with a home than in the most traditional ways. And on today's video, we are going to show you how you can make up to $10,000 a month passively with your home. Hey guys, it's Aman
and Christina
from Our Rich Journey. On today's video, we are going to talk about how you can turn your home into a money-making machine, making anywhere between $2,000 to $10,000 a month. You know, while Christina and I were on our journey, every home that we lived in, we looked at the potential of that home as a money-making machine. Not just in the most traditional ways of buying and selling the home, but how, while we lived in that home, we could generate income from it. And so many of you are in a situation where you need to make a little extra money, and maybe you're trying to expedite your journey to financial independence. Well, by implementing some of the things that we talk about in this video, you can expedite that journey. I mean, in many cases, you could even retire off of the income that you are growing from your home.
So owning a home is one of the best wealth building tools out there. And the reason why is because you can leverage it in so many ways. But sometimes people can't think creatively enough about what they can do with their property, with their land, the home that they own. So in this video, we're talking about creative things that you can do, things that you might not have thought about already. So the first idea is to rent your home out as a film or photo shoot location. Now, if you have a really unique, interesting looking home, this is definitely a possibility. And the way we got this idea is because we actually did this. A production company actually approached us in the Bay Area and asked us to use one of our homes as a commercial site for a baby food commercial. Now, they approached us because our house was listed on Airbnb, but there are actually specific sites to list your home for film and photo shoot purposes. So if you want to learn more, check out sites like Peerspace and Gigster. They can connect you with clients. Now, what's really cool about this idea is that depending on the project, you can earn anywhere from $500 to $3,000 just for a day's use.
$3,000 for a day's use. Let's keep track of these numbers because we're going to show you how you can get to making $10,000 a month with your existing home. The next money-making strategy with your home is to rent out a parking space or storage space on your property. Driveways and garages are gold mines, especially if you live in a city or near an event venue. You can rent parking spaces or use your garage as storage for others. Now, if you've ever gone to a baseball game or a football game and someone's home is near one of these stadiums, this is a really good example of how people rent out parking spots in their driveway to people going to those events. Again, this is something that you don't have to advertise on your own. So there's platforms like Neighbor or Spacer, and they make it easy to connect with renters. Parking spots can earn $100 to $300 a month, and storage spaces can earn anywhere from $200 to $500 monthly.
The next idea is to lease your roof for solar panels. So if you live in a really sunny area, you can lease your roof to energy companies for solar panels. They handle the setup and you earn the lease payments. So you can make anywhere from $500 to $2,000 a year by doing absolutely nothing. This is a completely passive form of generating income from your home.
Okay, the money is piling in at this point. We are totally this up. Leasing out your roof. If you have an open field, you could even put the solar panels in an open field. There are so many ways to skin this cat.
So if you're interested in learning more about this idea, there's a site called Solar and Lease that you can check out, and they can hook you up with those solar energy companies that can begin paying you.
Now, along those lines, and I just love this idea, you can do something like renting out your land or trees for eco-friendly projects. You can make money and also help the environment at the same time. So if you have trees on your property, you can lease them to carbon offset programs or timber companies. For example, companies pay landowners to preserve forests or responsibly harvest timber.
So with this idea, you can earn anywhere from $500 to $5,000 per year per acre. Now there's platforms like Carbon Credit Capital or Weyerhaeuser. They can help connect you with buyers. You can also rent land for beekeeping and also farming. So there is also another site called FarmLink that can match you with farmers looking for space.
The next money-making strategy is to rent out a podcast or production studio in your house. I mean, Christina and I, we kind of have that right here. Our YouTube studio, if we wanted to, we could rent this studio out for people that are into creating content. Podcasters, people are always looking for a space that is turnkey and ready to go, where they can just show up, shoot their content, have it produced, and leave. You can make good money doing this.
And to add to that side hustle, if you do video editing or thumbnails or any type of service related to people producing podcasts or YouTube videos, you could also offer those as services as well. Now, to get this side hustle started, the upfront cost can be a little more, ranging from about $1,000 to $3,000, because you have to have quality microphones, soundproofing, editing tools. But once you get that all started, you can typically charge anywhere from $30 to $100 per hour for studio use, and that will earn you about $500 to $2,000 monthly. Now, if you want to learn more about this, check out a site called Peerspace. They can help you list and rent your studio to podcasters and content creators. The next idea is renting out your backyard. Now you can do this for doggy daycares, you can create a glamping site for people and rent that out. There are so many ways to utilize your backyard space and make money from that.
Now, your backyard is a valuable asset. You can do so much with a backyard. We've seen people rent their backyards to dog trainers, and dog trainers will bring the dogs to their backyard to train the dogs.
So let's say you go direct to dog owners and you're renting out your backyard for them to play around with their dog in your backyard. You can charge anywhere from $10 to $30 an hour for that space. And if you do a whole entire glamping camping event, you can get anywhere from $50 to $200 per day for access to that. So to learn more about this, check out sites like HipCamp or Sniff Spot.
And the last strategy, and probably one of the easiest ones, is to just rent out a room in your house. Either on VRBO or Airbnb, you can make money just renting out a room to travelers, to tourists.
So if you have a spare room or an ADU, rent that out and make anywhere from $500 to $1,500 a month, depending on how often it's rented out and where you live.
So these are the reasons why owning a home is such a powerful wealth building tool. You're not just paying for a place to live, you're investing in an asset that can work for you.
So from renting out rooms to leasing out your roof, owning property gives you an opportunity to turn a liability, which is your mortgage, into an income generating machine. So hopefully we gave you a lot of income generating ideas for your property. We hope you take that out with you and start making money right away. And of course, if you like this video, make sure you give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and join the journey.